Hi, this is Sherry Veronica. Krystal Debra Harewood. She came up in your news. She was arrested. She was charged. She had about $35,000 worth, street value worth of marijuana, and it's still illegal. And Ian Weeks, he is the chief magistrate. He is always reminding people, hey, marijuana is still illegal in Barbados, especially the large amounts, and she has been accused of being like a trafficker. Now, someone is trying to whisper in my ear about you, Krystal. Okay, they're whispering in my ear that that's you. It's you, and I'm saying, had Krystal had good parents, let's do the devil's advocate here on Krystal. Let's say she were born to good parents and had opportunities, parents that had money to invest in her. If someone had the money to invest in Krystal Harewood, would she be before you in a mugshot, arrested, and barely not making it to the hotel there in St. Philip? The other one made it to the hotel in St. Philip. Remember that guy, Halston Norman Spence? Remember the guy that came out of Canada? He's Jamaican born, living in Canada. Now he's at the hotel in St. Philip. He's at Dawes. He's in a prison. He's 61 years old in a prison, but he had over $250,000 worth of, the street value of marijuana. But Krystal here only had $35,000 worth. She made bail $4,000, and this is her mugshot. She has to reappear in court February 12th of next year. This is her mugshot, and someone is trying to whisper in my ear about you, Krystal. And I feel that Barbados is, I'm going to say it again, it's an exam that not many people, I don't think anyone can pass the exam in Barbados living there. You become like infected, your brain it's an infection, and you're not yourself. You are not yourself. And if you are born there and you are raised there and you never traveled, you don't even know what's wrong with you. You actually do not know. You think that you're acting normal, and you're not acting normal. But I'm like going to say that had Krystal, just looking at her mugshot, just looking at it, she's 27 years old. She looks like she could be 45. She looks like she could be a good 45. She looks older than she appears here in this mugshot. 27-year-old. She is 27 years old, okay? And in a mugshot for drugs. And I'm going to say that if mom and if dads in Barbados sat and thought more before bringing children into the world, especially in a place like Barbados, especially in a place that was a slave society in Barbados. You bringing children into Barbados, that energy, the spirit of that place, it's a tough sell. It's a tough sell. And I feel that parents have to put more energy into their children. I spoke of that earlier when I talked about the young guy who just recently died in Barbados, homicide for me number 50. I feel as though you need to be able to recognize where you are. You need to be able to recognize you are in Barbados. You are in Barbados. And when you are deciding to bring children to be raised in Barbados and be around the rank Barbadian, what do you expect? But I feel that Krystal Harewood, she's 27 years old. Krystal, if you hear this, I feel as though you should have the opportunity to turn your life around. You cannot be reappearing in the paper again for crap like this. You cannot be coming around in the paper with crap like this. Do you have children? Krystal, at 27 years old, you probably do. But you cannot have your life unfold like this. Do something with your life. Do something with your life. If you like doing that part. Maybe you could do herbs. Do a course in herbs and mix them together and sell different herbs to people. Things that are like teas and things that are scented that can make the room smell good and be good for the person inhaling it. Not anything that has in drugs and that kind of stuff. Do something. Turn your life around. And do something good for yourself, Krystal Harewood. And I'm not going to repeat what's being whispered in my ear about you, but I just want to tell you that looking at you here in this mugshot, maybe you can take a different road and realize that, you should just pull on the good side of who you are and do something different for yourself. Do something different for your life. Do not reappear. Do not reappear in no paper, in no newspaper or the Barbados. It's the Barbados Police Service gang. Do not appear as a mugshot in the police write-up. Do not let it happen to you again. You are 27 years old. Turn your life around. Turn your life around. And that's what I have to say to Krystal, because some people don't like her. Okay? But this is Sherry Veronica.
Help me spread the word about Naked Departure via social media. Subscribe and share to show support and love for our channels.